Hello there. I was thinking about a long time ago whenever I used to type, when I'd had typing classes and whatnot. And I was a terrible typist. I made a lot of mistakes and I was slow. And the main reason was because I was so afraid of making mistakes that I was slow. And I just, I really wasn't that interested in it either. So it was slow going and it was kind of hard for me. And didn't think I'd ever make that much of a typist, although I was glad to, at least get that behind me to know how to do basically the, keyboard and whatnot. Okay. But then it got a little easier later on because they came out the electronic typewriters and then later computers and whatnot. So I didn't have to worry about mistakes and having a whole page of whiteouts, which would have been what would happen before, because, you could just simply erase it. And so therefore I was more competent at it because, I didn't have that necessarily that fear. But still, when I'd go to type in somebody else's, words, when I'm, having to type a letter for somebody or whatever, word for word, it's still slow going because it's just hard to, as you probably know, if you type, to get their words and run it through your brain and then out through your fingers to do that sort of stuff. I'm competent, but that's about it. However, this is what I also found. Whenever I'm writing, my own letters, my own words, my own messages, whatever, I am super duper fast. People comment it a lot. How did you answer already? And it's because, I'm speaking my words. All right. The point of all this story is a person has to they have to do two things. First of all, they have to get through their own barrier that they set up for themselves. They have to get through their own fear of what might happen, of what it could be. Because sometimes when you're so afraid of what's going to happen, you actually manifest what's going to happen, because you're putting all that energy into what you're afraid of. And it actually does often get in the way. Sometimes you just got to say, what's going to be, it's going to be, and kind of let it go. Just trust your process. Do the best you can. If you have to white it out, you white it out, but you don't dwell on it. And then you have to remember, when you're speaking someone else's truth, you're repeating someone else's words, it's not always going to resonate with you because maybe it doesn't really, speak to your personal truth, or maybe it's something that's not even true at all. Maybe you're rebelling against it, or maybe it is somebody else's truth, but it is somebody else's. It's not coming from you. It may be going through you. It may be something you're passing along, but it's not coming from you. You understand? So it's very important that, it's good to take in other ideas, and it's good to take in, other points of view. It's very, it's very helpful and necessary to do that in this world. But you've got to take care that you don't become somebody's parrot, that you own your own truth. And you be true to who you truly are, or you're going to get all bogged down with that. So I think that's the things that I'm trying to tell you today, Get yourself sorted out and speak what is, meaningful and truthful to you and in your world. And then I think you'll see that things go a little bit more smoothly once you get over that hump of what if I mess up kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? If not, I hope you do. So anyway, that's it for now.